My mind never shuts up. It's a constant chit-chatter of the most random, useless things, and sometimes it can almost drive me crazy. But what if I could learn to just shut it all off?
When we went to India, I got the opportunity to read some good books about the mind and meditation. There was one line that really stuck with me, and it went something like this. Your mind is like a sharp knife, but if you overuse it, it's going to turn blunt. Why do we spend countless of hours in the gym, training our physical body, but completely neglect our most important asset, our brain? A wandering mind is not a strong mind. If I let my mind wander all the time, how can I expect it to have a laser focus when I really need it for an important task? Some of the benefits of meditation include lower blood pressure, improved circulation, less anxiety, and less stress, which I believe is something a lot of us need in today's society. That is why I have decided to try my hands at meditating 30 minutes every single day for 30 days. I'm going to divide it into 15 minutes in the morning to prepare my mind for what's to come, and 15 minutes in the evening to calm it down.
So this will be my first ever attempt at meditation.
Just to let you guys know, 15 minutes is probably the longest I've ever sat still quietly during my 27 years on this planet. The first week of my meditation, I was struggling a lot. The sitting still part was fine, but my mind was racing.
I think I probably had 1,000 thoughts during this 15 minutes. I thought about what I'm gonna do today, what I'm gonna say when the meditation is over. I thought about that I'm thinking this, and I thought about that I shouldn't be thinking this, and I thought about that, and my mind has just been racing all over the place, like 100 miles an hour in every direction.
I couldn't find a comfortable position, my back was aching, and I just wanted to jump up and run around the room screaming, basically. 15 minutes felt like an eternity.
You don't really think about how much time it actually is until you sit there quietly for 15 minutes and you realize that it's quite a lot of time.
But I stuck to my routine, and by focusing on my breath and certain words or mantras, it got a little bit easier.
Namaste, I guess.
For the second week, I tried my hand at different kinds of meditation. First of all, I tried lying down, which worked pretty well since I could focus more on the meditating part and less on the sitting up part. I also used my spike mat, which got my mind more focused on the pain than on some random thoughts.
And now comes the worst part with lying on this mattress, getting up. Because that shit hurts. Oh my god. Oh. Ooh.
This is how my back looked like after 15 minutes on that thing.
Does it look good? Hope so.
Yeah, it's supposed to look like that. Lying in the child's pose for 15 minutes was a bad idea since my feet hurt a lot. So that is something I'm probably not doing again. Something that I did try and would most definitely recommend, especially for beginners, is guided meditation. It really helps guiding your mind in the right direction and to stay focused. I still had a lot of issues with not thinking, since that is something I'm really not used to, but by the end of week 2, my body started to get into the routine, and sometimes I even looked forward to sitting down to meditate. Then I tried my hands at meditating outside in the beautiful sunny weather.
So I just finished 15 minutes of outdoor meditation for the first time of my life. There were quite a few distractions, people talking, walking by, mopeds, but I really enjoyed sitting in the sunlight and feeling the wind and the nature around me. This is probably something I'm going to do again, but at a more serene place. Not in the middle of a field with a lot of people. Hi. Over the last couple of years, I've been reading and enjoying a few books from Robin Sharma, and in one of them specifically, he mentions a form of meditation where you're supposed to just stare at a flower or something similar and notice every detail and just focus your mind solely on this object. And I thought to myself that today was going to be a good day for me to try something similar. But then I realized I don't really have any flowers. At least no real good ones. But I did find this. So it's a little bit clunky, but it does have one small flower, which I'm going to have to look at for the next 15 minutes. Interesting. So my 15-minute meditation is up, and how did it go? I guess pretty well. It was interesting staring at this flower for 15 minutes. Kind of different just because I haven't meditated with my eyes open, just eyes closed, lying down, sitting up. So this was a new experience. This is a really cool flower, especially when I decided to put it up against the sun and I could see the light shining through it and I see all the freaking textures inside. And I was like, yeah, damn, that's a cool flower. I guess this might be a good exercise to see the details in things and to be more here in the now and like trying to notice things you don't usually notice. That's just my thoughts about it. Cool concept. If you're into meditation, I definitely recommend you to try it out. So my 30 days of... So my 30 days of meditation is over, and how did it go? Did I turn into a guru? Did I find the answer of life and the universe and everything? Not really, but it was actually pretty good. During these 30 days, I did manage to calm my mind down a lot more during the meditating time. I didn't see any significant improvements outside of my meditation, even though I found the meditation part much easier in the end. I didn't get any awakening, if you could call it that. But I think I just need more time to practice meditation because, as I said, my mind is probably a little bit more crazy than most minds. It is literally never quiet, it never shuts up. Even though this challenge is over, I am going to keep meditating every single day, hopefully, as long as I have time. I mean, I do have time, I just have to make time for it, because I feel that it is actually very important. Just as you train your biceps or anything else, you should also train your brain. I would say the problem with our mind is that it's very easy to dwell on negative things and things from the past. But if you think about it in theory, you actually control all your thoughts. So all the negativity you think about from the past and things like that are things you can just learn to let go. And I think meditation is the path to that. It is you and nobody else that controls every single thought that goes in and out of your brain. And it's up to you how you want to experience this magnificent world. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments and I will answer them for you. And otherwise, I'll see you in the next video with more challenges, more learning things, and other crazy stuff. Thank you guys for watching. See you next time. Yeah! It's a monster!